That was the third time you turned off your alarm today. The first time that you set it for was 6 a.m. This is your normal time that you wake up so that you can get ready for work. But you just didn't feel good, and your muscles were sore, and you felt like you hadn't slept in days. So, the second time that you set it for was 10 a.m. Now, we already know that you're going to be late for work, but at least you can make that important meeting that you've been preparing for over the last couple weeks. Unfortunately, you actually felt worse than you did before. Like you were hit by a semi-truck and your muscles didn't just ache, they actually hurt. You felt confused and out of place, and now your energy's so low that the idea of getting up to take a shower is near impossible, much less getting out there to that all-important meeting. So here you are now, remember? You just turned off your alarm for the third time. You feel even more confused because you don't remember setting it in the first place. So you decide to take a look at the clock to see what time it is. It's 6 a.m. again. Hello, I'm Shane Schultz of Serenely Speaking and the creator and host of the Arisen Strength podcast. What you just heard was a scenario that over 5 million people who have fibromyalgia in the United States alone are all too familiar with. So what really is this condition about? Well, if we take the word fibromyalgia and break it down, it looks similar to this. Fibro has to do with the fibrous tissues of the body. Myo stands for muscle. And finally, algia stands for illness. Now, I know you're probably saying this. Well, thanks for the breakdown, but really, what is this all about? Well, see, that's the thing. Doctors are not altogether sure. Now, wait a minute. If the doctors aren't sure, then how do you know it's even real? Well, here's what I do know. If you want to know more about fibromyalgia and what it's really all about, join my co-host Wayne the Hack Hacker and I as Arisen Strength takes on the realities of this debilitating condition, fibromyalgia. We're going to discuss in detail some of those very tough questions that still follow this illness. Questions like, is this medical or is it really a mental condition? Or are the symptoms really as bad as everyone complains about? And finally, the one that gets everyone in an uproar, does fibromyalgia even exist? We're also going to have a great insight from 2 interviews that tell us all about what it's like to live with this condition on a day-to-day basis. So join us this Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the Arisen Strength showroom. This is where you can watch the show and chat with friends in all one spot. And please remember this, our mission is to help the person while the professionals treat the patient.